Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video and this time I'm back to reacting to Angelina Jordan performing her cover of Rihanna's Stay. And before I get to it, I want to make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my uploads. So let's have a listen.
A fever, a cold sweat heart, he that believeth. I threw my hands up in the air, said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know.
It's always so interesting to hear a young child sing a song that was written for an adult. And it just always impresses me that somehow she can sing a song that is beyond her years, but she can put herself into it. Now, many of my teachers have always said, especially my jazz teacher, John Mowat, and he was an amazing teacher, and he would always say, you need to experience a song before you can sing it. I mean, that's what people say. If you've never had an experience with a song, you can't sing it, which is basic for most singers, but not for Angelina, because she has the ability to turn it into something that she can relate to as a fairly young child at this time. Well, I'll say preteen.
Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way. I want you to stay.
Yeah, so it's so interesting because this is like kind of a love song, but obviously she's been able to reinterpret it to make it appeal to her. Like, I just want you to be a friend. She does that a lot. She even maybe changes lyrics, and I don't know this song well enough. Okay, so let's keep going.
It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given.
So much wisdom.
Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know.
I know. And then she phrases it with this really kind of jazzy, but her own impressions. Because the thing about singing a song, especially when you do a cover, it's so easy to just try to cover exactly like the original, which there is some benefit to, but she goes in a bit deeper with that real, again, her voice has a real mature sound, even as a young child, but she interprets it, and you can see with her hands, she's really feeling the music that way. And it's just always so incredible. And I've taught many young, talented singers, but never something like what she's doing.
Really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way. I want you to stay. you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which of us is caving. Not really sure how I feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way. I want you to stay.
All right.
Stay.
I always enjoy listening to Angelina, no matter what age. And there's so many other covers I haven't even reacted to, and I'm super excited that I reacted to this one. It's kind of a stripped down song. I really like her with Ivan's playing with the guitar, because it's the groove. They definitely have this communication. That's the thing about musicians, is that you need to have this connection with them, because there's a lot of trust. There's a lot of trust when you perform together, especially in this kind of stripped down setting that's just guitar and voice. And I need to let you know, I know a lot of singers that are not comfortable with only singing to guitar. They'd rather have the piano or something that's gives a bit more keys and a little more chord structure that feels more solid. The guitar is really stripped down. And so it's usually a more mature way of performing. Again, not typical of a young child, because you have to listen between the guitar. Just the guitar is a bit more stripped down, basically, especially just this groove. And, they have this mind meld. And again, the maturity that she brings to these songs is really stunning. Now, I've seen some singers that do really great impressions, and they're singing music that's maybe more mature, and they are trying to imitate a sense of maturity that is really not inbred, or they don't really understand that. But they are imitating. They're basically imitating an emotion. You're imitating what you perceive is an emotion from a song. I mean, even older people do that too. It's like, I'm going to try and imitate this emotion from this particular song, and I'm going to sing it like the original artist, but it's more of an imitation than actual true feeling. And that's the thing about Angelina, is that she always will dig into a song and let that song come out from her inner experience, versus here's a song I want to sing and I'm going to learn it and sing it the way the artist that I admire sings it. I know. And there is a skill in trying to learn a song like the original artist, but it always feels a little bit stilted sometimes. So when I sang in cover bands, you had to sing it exactly like the recording. That was like, you had to do it, at least at that era. And it was before it got a little more creative and people kind of mixed things up, but you had to do it exactly like the original artist, which is hard. It was hard for me because I grew up singing jazz and I was more of an improviser, so having to do it like the original artist was like kind of like a straitjacket. But with Angelina, going back, especially this young child, is that she internalizes these songs and she finds a meaning and a message that she can relate to, because that was like a love song. I mean, but she can turn it into something like my grandfather or a friend, or puts it down on a level that she can relate to, which she does so easily. A lot of people need help trying to do that because they're so enamored by the original that they can't what we call make the song their own. Now, I'm not only meaning how you phrase it and things like that, but you really need to bring your own original feeling for the song, your own original emotional connection with the song, because that's what singing is. There's an emotional connection with that lyric, and she's just so naturally mature about really being able to do that. And it still stuns me every time, because not everybody has that. Well, we know this now. Not everybody is Angelina Jordan that has that just breakdown talent. And it's just so fun to see. It's so fun to see. And we are so waiting for more of her more current stuff. I can't wait till the album comes out. I know hopefully she's working on it. It's a long wait, because I want to hear more songs. I want to hear more of her originals and her covers. And she's doing it right. She studied a lot of artists that she admires, but she always turns it around that allows it in her own way. I loved it again at the end where she was doing a little bit of this riffing, and it was never gratuitous. Sometimes riffing can be like really gratuitous. It's like, look what I can do. It's fancy. But all the riffing and the improv is supposed to mean something. It's not only just to show off of I can do really fast runs or whatever, but it's like I'm giving some more emotional content through that. And again, she always comes out with that integrity. I just love them together. I'm sure there's some more that I've missed, so if there's any other Ivan, and Angelina recordings that I haven't done, make sure you let me know. Put them in the comments, because I think I've done a lot, but I think there might even be a few more that I haven't done. So if you love Angelina as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on that bell. And also I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm coaching other people on how to be successful on YouTube. Because it's not only about making videos, there's a whole lot more on the back end that helps your channel and your videos get discovered. And then the other group is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in creativity and spirituality. Because the truth of the matter is we are all spiritual and we are all creative, because we create our life with every decision that you make. All right, so take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.